some work example. Okay, in this work example that we have here, Exhibit 29.1, we have something that looks like a T account, a table. On this side, we have all the items that we bought and the date and the amount. These here is the pound sign. We will be using dollar signs instead. So we just change these to dollar sign if we copy it up. And on this side, we have the amount that is sold. So you are buying and selling this item. Okay. There is no opening stock in this. But usually you will have opening stock. A quick check by the storeman showed that there were still 8 units in inventory at 31st December, which confirms that what the record show above, right? So if you bought 40 and you sell 32 here, you should have it in stock, right? Right. First, we look at the FIFO method, and it can be done in a table looking something like this. You have to have a column for the date, a column for when you receive or buy inventory. So you can see the word purchases here instead of receive. And then when you issue inventory from or stock from your supply that you bought here, you will also, sorry, just excuse me. All right. You can also see the word sales here for instead of issue and inventory after each transaction. So they're updating the inventory after each transaction. So this is a perpetual record, right? You can also see the word balance here to cover all these words here. Okay. Now, this has to be done in historical order. The dates January coming first. So when we look at the table here, we're going to put these items in historical order over in the other table. So the first item that we have is in January, we bought 10 at 30 for 300. Okay, so we come to our table here and we see we receive January 10 at 30. So the balance would be 10 at 30, 300, right? Then we look at the next item on our table here would be April, right? April comes before me, right? So then we bought another 10 at 34 each for 340. And we'll enter it in the receive column again, April 10 at 34, right? And in our balance here now, we have this 10 that we bought here at 30 each, 300, and 10 at 34, this bought here. And together they make up $640. Okay, so notice how it is done. You write back all the stock that you have, and each purchase is done separate. Okay, we look back again across here, and we see that our next date in order would be May, when we sold it for 50 each, right? And we come and we put it in here, May, we sell it. Notice we put in the it at the cost price. We didn't put it at $50 here. Okay? 8 at 30 each. So since we are doing FIFO now, our balance here would reduce, right? This 8 will come out of the first 10 up here. Because it's first in, first out, right? So we reduce this 10 to 2. Okay? So you have the 2 remaining here and this 10 from there. Okay? 10 at 34, 340. When we add these two, we get our balance now 400. Right? Our next item, the date, is we buy 20 at $40 each, 800. So if we come in the receive column and we put it in October 20 at $40 each, right? So now we have the two here at $30. We have the 10 at 34, and we have this 20 at 40. So we add them down, we're gonna get 1200 worth of stock that we have in stock after this transaction. Okay, so our next transaction is going to be the last transaction in November, and we sold 24 for $60 each. And we bring it here and we're taking out the 24 here. Okay, but how it's going to come out? We sell the first in 2, then we sell the next 10, and that gives us 10 and 2, 12. So we have to get 12 more to make 24 from this 20 here. Okay, so we sell 12 at 40, 24. So out of the what we had here, 8 will remain from this 20. Okay, 8 at 40, the 40 from here, and that will give us $320. So our closing stock at the end of business using the FIFO method would be valued at $320.